Fed chairman didn't help himself by sort of saying, well, you know, you guys come up with something, good luck, kids, be careful. Sort of like being the first time I went out of the car, and my dad said, hey, this, you know, do the right thing. Not exactly encouraging.
Well, no, not at all, Bill, but you know, he said he wanted to see something timely, targeted, and temporary. Now, name one thing in the history of America that the government has ever done that meets that criteria. I think that's exactly the signal the market is sending right now, Bill, and that's why, look, you know as well as I do, if you truly believe in free markets, the best thing we can do is get the government off our backs, out of our pocketbooks, and away from our kids. And I think right now the market has to work through some of these excesses. It has to work through the subprime mess, which it will. Look at Merrill Lynch. They had a big write-off today. They've raised capital. 2 years from now, there'll be a cash event.
We are now 13% off our highs for the Dow. Relative correction territory, 7% or so away from what would technically be the definition of a fair market. Yeah.
You know, Neil, I think it's too early to tell. I think you'll be able to know by the middle of February whether we're truly entering into a short-term or long-term bear market. If it is a bear market, it'll probably be very short-term in my opinion, because we're pumping too much liquidity out there right now. I think what the markets are looking for is confidence right now, Neil, not people manipulating markets, because I would suggest that manipulation has gotten us where we are today.
All right, Craig Smith, thank you very much. Craig out in Phoenix. Meanwhile, some very choice words today from Donald Trump about the economy and how the Fed chief is handling it. I caught up with Donald just a short time ago. Take a look. Different entity today, saying there's a slowdown in the economy. He seems to be poised to cut rates. He sounded a tad more alarmed than he did when he spoke to Congress 2 months ago. What do you think of this?
Well, I think the economy's terrible. I think we're absolutely in a recession. How can people say we're not in a recession? It's incredible. And the problem with Ben Bernanke is that he's way behind the curve. He should be ahead of the curve. And now he's coming out and saying, well, maybe all this and maybe all that, and maybe the economy's not as good as we thought. The economy's terrible. You look at the economy, other than oil, nothing's going on. What's going up? Nothing's going on. Because how can it be that Manhattan's stronger than ever, everything else is dead?
You just think it's a matter of time?
Personally, I think it's a matter of time. I mean, when Merrill Lynch lays off 4 million people, and when Citibank lays off 1 trillion people, I mean, look at the numbers. I mean, they're talking, certainly, and I'm speaking against myself, but it doesn't make any difference to me because it gives you buying opportunities. The fact is, I think Manhattan certainly will be affected at some point. But outside of Manhattan, it's a depression in real estate. Now I'm talking real estate, but I see other things also, and I see a lot of weak signs. The problem with Ben is that he should have been ahead of the curve. He should have been cutting interest rates 6 months ago more than he did, not now, after he sees what's happening.
So if you remember 19 now, regardless of what you cut, it isn't enough that's still.
Well, I would say that
Take a pay cut, defense,
I'd be great. But I think it would be, in my opinion, he's going to go down 175 basis points. I think that's what it's going to be.
Over the course of what, like a year or something?
In fact, I watched somebody from Goldman Sachs being interviewed, and they were saying 175 basis points. I happen to agree with that. I think it's going to end up being 175 basis points. And because the cuts take so long, you know, a year and 2 years to really have an impact, I would do it more quickly. I wouldn't do 175. I would do 100 basis points right now.
Wow.